A lot of stuff to get into today, so let's start off and take a look at our Surfline camera out at Avila Beach, and looking pretty good in terms of the look. But again, we have a lot of concerns because of this wind situation we've got setting up here. Beyond KSBY now, waves are beginning to arrive here. Again, the really huge ones actually get here later on tonight, but take a look at this. Karen Crouch, some video there from my Facebook fan page, Be on KSBY. Use that hashtag if you're doing that. Now, all these waves are actually from a storm that was in the Gulf of Alaska just on Saturday. Jeremiah's view of some of the late day cloud cover like that as well. And Gary Boros, thank you again for a beautiful shot of some of the cliffs. So can't wait to see your upcoming pictures as well. Quick look at the daytime highs: 81 in Lompoc today, 77 Santa Ynez. The offshore winds, a big reason for that. Cuyama, that sensor still not working out there. Lompoc 81, 79 at Santa Barbara and Santa Maria today. Talked about this in first weather. We have an upper low out here. It's coupling with a surface low as well, and high pressure off the coast driving these really strong winds. In fact, the source region is dry as well. So dry air, when it sinks and compresses, it dries even more. Satellite radar composite shows those clear skies, just some high clouds across Southern California. We covered this in first weather, so I'm going to be fairly quick about it. Wind advisory through tomorrow morning, winds 15 to 25, gusts to 35. Again, some higher gusts are possible along with those really low relative humidities and very little overnight recovery, meaning if a fire were to start in this area in red, could spread quickly. Again, look at the growing waves, 16 to 22 feet. Could even be up to 25 feet in isolated spots. This advisory all the way through Wednesday night. And that's a warning. It's an upgrade from the high surf advisory. Large breaking waves 5 to 8 feet for the south coast and RIP. And we have that advisory through later Wednesday as well. This is our microclimate model. I also laid on the fire risk coloring here. So where you see the reds and oranges, that is a combination of high winds and very low relative humidities. So we're going to be dealing with this overnight into early tomorrow. But by tomorrow afternoon, even though the flow is off the coast here, we're going to start to see at least a little bit improvement in terms of the relative humidity numbers. Then we start to see a bit of onshore flow as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. That will cool us down a little bit. We're going to see a little bit of marine layer. Temperatures right now are off the peaks. We're in the upper 60s and low 70s. Warmest temperatures on the south coast. The dew points, if you could instantly cool the atmosphere to where we would see condensation, these numbers are really, really low. To see them in the 20s, that's a concern for fire weather, because under 15% relative humidity, see all kinds of different behavior from the environment. So this is what's going on. That upper low knuckleballs off the Southern California coast before it gets ingrained in the rest of the jet stream. And then after that, nothing really crazy. We get what's called zonal flow, which is pretty much west to east, but no storms in the offing. And the computer models moving forward are a concern. No rain really in sight. So here we go. Lower 80s for daytime highs tomorrow. And again, with this strong offshore flow, that might be conservative because essentially we were in this ballpark today. Note that some of those overnight lows will be in the 40s near the coast and even 50s because of the offshore push. Now inland, where we get a little less wind, it's going to be cool tonight with temperatures down into the 30s, but mid 70s. My goodness. Here's the extended forecast. You see how those temperatures come down a little bit as we get later on in the week once we start to see some weakening of that offshore flow.